Good afternoon. This is Ricky Simon coming to you from our River City Sports Podcast. Very excited about today's show. We have some great guests who will be attending on the show today. We have the one and only Coach Bell from the Lake City Heat, which is a new association that would be affiliated with River City Youth Football and Cheer, River City Sports all together. So we're so excited to be able to bring on Coach Bell, who's our first guest. We sure do thank him for taking the time out of his busy day to come on. Coach Bell, how you doing today, sir?
I'm doing good, sir. How about yourself?
Doing good, man. Doing good, man. I just want to just let you know, River, as a River City representative, president, and founder, we thank you guys for choosing River City to be your home for your youth. Tell us a little bit about Lake City Heat.
Yes, Lake City Heat. We started off as a basketball organization. We want to span more in the youth. So right now we hitting the football full throttle. We're gonna be bringing 6U, 8U, 10U, and 12U football to the River City. Um, we preach high character for our kids. We emphasize on being a student athlete. And that's what Lake City Heat is all about.
Man, that's outstanding, man. We definitely appreciate what you guys are doing in the city of Lake City, and we look forward to that stiff competition, which I know you guys have as well. Man, and saying that, it's just been like some barbershop talk that Lake City is known to have some talent. So, as you stated, you coming from the basketball hardwood to the football field, but you guys are not strangers to being champions on the football field. So how do you think the strength of each team will lay out in the upcoming year?
Well, I think the talent is here for sure. And I think us expanding, playing more competitive football. I think each age group will be competitive. Definitely the 8U team here in Lake City. Well, 12U, we're gonna have some kids there that can really go. And here in Lake City, the youth football is just, everybody just playing each other. When we brought it to the table, we put the best athletes, best character kids on one team and let them go compete against the Jacksonville, Gainesville, Orlando, Tampa area kids. You know, we can be able to showcase our talent. If you look at our high school team, our high school still playing in the Final Four tomorrow night. The competition is here. We just trying to water it down to the youth league.
Oh man, so I'm gonna take when you say watered down, y'all trying to put that system in. So by the time they get to the next level, that system gonna be perfection. And for those of you that do not know, um, Lake City has produced some of the great NFL players of our time, and one current player. And you can correct me if I'm wrong. If it's one more current than the great C.J. Spiller, young man did some miraculous and wonderful
I
things
gotta stop
in
you
that.
there. I gotta stop you. C.J. Spiller is not Lake City, Florida. He's Lake Butler, Florida.
Late
Nothing to take
Butler.
away from CJ. Nothing to take away from CJ, but he's not homegrown, baby. He's not homegrown. Now we got the great Larry Thompson that's still in the NFL right now, playing for Houston, Texas. But see, I'm gonna let CJ rep Lake Butler. I ain't gonna take credit for that.
Hey man, look, I can't hate, man. I appreciate you correcting me. That's why I say correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes, sir.
But you say you who is the most current you got in the league now from your area?
Larry Thompson, the
And what
offensive
team is he
lineman
currently
for
with?
Houston, Texas.
Nice, nice. What I do know in Lake City, you got to come ball every week. So we are definitely looking for the
Yes.
stiff competition. We're looking for the great coaching that we know you guys are certainly going to bring each and every Saturday. So we definitely appreciate Lake City Heat for choosing River City. We thank Coach Bell, who's also the president of Lake City Heat. So we definitely appreciate you, brother, and what you're doing. You'll hear more from us, but we want to make sure we get you on here. We're going to post your flyer, let everybody know, post the logo, let everybody know that Lake City Heat, River City, them boys coming to ball. We love them old country fans when they come in town. We love it because we
Yes,
know they
sir.
come to
Yes,
play that
sir.
football.
Downhill running. That's what we about.
Yeah, guess what? The man that's waiting to come on, one of the great running backs of the NFL, and my good brother in this youth world, he loved downhill running. Every team he coached, he want to run downhill. So we definitely appreciate you, Coach Bell, man, and you're welcome to stay on the show. But we're gonna take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Are you looking for a state-of-the-art facility to have your latest conference or retirement party? Do you need a space that can accommodate small or medium-sized events? The HC Multicultural Center is the perfect place if you need to accommodate 20 to 150 people for an intimate celebration. Our facility has a cafe with a beautiful lobby with robust parking. We have a 15-foot LED wall and a digital sound system to accommodate for live recordings, not forgetting our sophisticated live stream, 4K, and 6K camera setup. If you need to accommodate 100 plus people for a large meeting, it is the perfect place for your multicultural event with a friendly staff waiting to serve your needs. When you want it done with class, do it with the HC Multicultural Center.
I just found out about this new club. Have you heard about it? It's the Maxwell Club. It allows me to be able to shop for my family online and on my cell phone. I can order all the latest products from the manufacturers and exchange. I receive a discount and perks. And the great part about it is you only pay one fee of $39.99 a year. I even went shopping for my family and I pulled up my card to pay, and the guy said, "Hey, you've got the Maxwell card. You can get a discount with that card." I love it. I am so glad to be a part of Maxwell Club.
The Maxwell Club is only $39.99 per year. It offers over 100,000 perks from shops, food establishments, entertainment venues, travel deals, car repairs, museums, insurance, pet supplies, senior living facilities, college, and discounts pricing with popular manufacturers. To sign up, go to www.maxwells.club, click on member.
Last night they thought Sean Springs was not only going to play, but he was going to start. He came out before the game and they said no. Jacob says no, you're not going to stop me. And the big ball goes down to the 14-yard line. He runs right over a line. Say, where in the heck did that come from? 97% he told us he was last night to about 84. Andrew's about... position controls the communication. I think that one would have been PI in the first half.
Far side, 32, Medicaid snap, gives right to Jacobs, powers through the line, breaks a tackle across midfield, and carries three defenders down to the 40. Brandon Jacobs. So Jacobs with a big run carries the Giants down to the 44-yard line of the pitch.
Play Brandon Jacobs trying to turn that pick into points, and he darn near does it. It's down 17-14, but the first play after that touchdown, here's Brandon Jacobs. Big man with football rumbling down the sideline.
Decision on wheels.
Jacobs yards to the 30-yard line. Next play, first and 10 from the Cowboys 30. Jacobs 30 yards inside the 20, barreling his way into the end zone. No one bringing Jacobs down to the field.
side untouched. The race is on. 73 yards down the left side.
That's a big man.
103 yards rushing. Through the second quarter now, hand it off to Brandon Jacobs.
Big man with ball.
He is running
Big
down.
man running with an axe. Let me tell you.
And we're back to our River City Sports Podcast show. We have one of the greatest NFL runners. I want to say he's also the biggest, tallest NFL running back to ever tote the tater. And without further ado, we have the great two-time, and correct me if I'm wrong, but don't you got 2 rings, man?
I got 2 rings, Rick. 2 of them.
He got 2 rings. So
Mhm.
2 rings, Super Bowl winning, Mr. Brandon Jacobs. How you doing today, my brother?
I'm doing absolutely phenomenal, man. Just happy to be on this side of the soil, Rick. Loving life. You know how it is, man. Just getting there where I fit in, just trying to stay out the way.
Sound good, man. And if and correct me if I'm wrong, but I know you and your historical, beautiful past with the NFL, but it seemed like you also got somebody in your house that's about to take up some credit with college and further his professional playing career with the league. You got a 6'7" giant that stay with you that's being highly recruited, right?
Yeah, man. The boy is huge, man. The boy Brady by, he's 6'6", 3+, real good athlete, good run, got good feet, quick, strong. He's well on his way, man. And then we adopted a kid as well, man. He's 6'8", 350. So we're in the same grade. And,
Oh my God.
yeah, man, we straight meat and potatoes over this thing, man. Like real hog heaven in the house, man.
Oh my God. That lunch and dinner bill is on go.
No, everybody always say that. But when these guys, I know where these guys want to go, Rick. And by me knowing where they want to go and knowing what it takes to get to where they want to go, they don't do all that crazy snacking and eating and stuff like that, because that's one way not to get to where you want to go. So it
I
ain't
agree.
really too crazy.
I agree. Well, man, that is great. That is great to hear, man. I had the opportunity of having my son on the show, and it was a pleasure just to sit and talk with him and have him on my side. So I know the great feeling of being a father, being not just a father figure, but a role model. And I know it's always good to see every step of progression with your child, man. But we got some other things coming up, man, in the makings. And I've been telling everybody about the beautiful relationship that the Lord allowed us to establish years ago, and to go from playing on a field, one field, then we went to 2 fields. It was Florida versus Georgia. Then we added another county in there. But then again, you had this great idea, like, Rick, let's open it up to everybody. I was like, man, that's hot. And now we're in Orlando, Florida, at Austin Tyndall Park, at a beautiful facility. And for you guys that don't know, let me tell you something about my brother Brandon Jacobs. He's a very meek and humble person, to the point where I'd say, bro, you got the name, People know you. They want to take pictures with you. You gotta do more. I don't ever mind being the backdoor person because I'm gonna make sure while you the face, the work gonna get done. But the thing is, you're also a blue nose collar worker. So working and grinding, and here we are today, going into what is this, year 6 or 7?
Yeah, year 6, I think. Year 6, we
Year
got it.
6.
Youth All-Star Series, BTH, came together, man, and we've been working together. It's been great working with you, Rick. We've been, great, building this thing and, letting, getting everybody else in and, kind of just creating our own community. We, stay in our lane and do what we do, not worry about others. And, just keep making it great, man, year in, year out.
And it's definitely been wonderful, man. We had a great board meeting last night with everybody, with the directors, and to have all of these states that's involved, I think it's a testimony and testament to the hard work that we put in early into this thing, and even just having a good name. A lot of people that's involved with youth sports don't have a good name. They do it for the money, whatever they can get. Don't care how the program look. But the facilities, I just told somebody today, they thought we was getting the parking. They thought we was getting concession. I was like, nah, we give all that up so we can have a beautiful facility.
Yeah, we have a beautiful facility. People get the parking, the people get the concession. All we do is get you there, play football, and y'all, enjoy your time in Orlando when you're not playing.
That's it, man. So I seen on the Facebook that your team, your high school, your group, those boys, they still in the playoffs.
Still in the playoffs, in the semifinals, man. We got a good team tomorrow night. Prince Avenue, a really good football team. They're our program versus a football team, so you know the difference. So
yeah,
they're good. It's gonna be tough to beat. I think we can beat them. I think we're better. I think we're just younger. But a lot of our talent lies in the class of 2025, and I think like I said, I think we can pull it off. I think we can end up in the state championship.
So with my little intel and my people, a lot of frat brothers who follow Georgia football, high school football, they are big on what you guys are doing in that county. They also mentioned, and you mentioned this too, and I was like, wow. They also mentioned Buford, Georgia. There's some good football being played there
Yes,
as
sir.
well. So would you say that the competition level and where you currently are does that in Buford, is it eye to eye, or does Buford has a notch on them?
Oh, Buford got a few notches on us, man. That's a nationally ranked program. We're a single A school in Georgia. Played tough competitive football, for our division. And we can beat a lot of the big schools now. So don't get me wrong. We can beat a lot of the big schools, Rick. We're just a young school, man, young team, and just trying to get better, man. While guys like Buford have like 100 kids on their team, we got like 50, if that, at the highest. So we're a really good program, and I'm trying to be a small program that can go and put a whooping on the big program type thing. So that's what we're trying to be. We control our own narrative over here, man. We don't go and do stuff. We control what we got going on.
I love the underdogs. If it was one story that I enjoy the most is when the underdogs win victorious, or even just coming out to show people that just because of who you think we are, we're better than what you think. And the ideal is y'all are actually coaching. And one thing that I laughed with, I was showing my son and a couple other people. I think you had the family out in one of the islands, and I say the competitive nature is at one point. I say he went from being the teacher, and then the student was trying to show him up. And this is when your boy had arms fully extended, and you tried to come off the and when he dropped you, I looked at Jayon and I said, yeah, don't even think about it, right?
Yeah.
So, and even seeing some of y'all highlight, man, from y'all football games, bro, he is holding his own.
Oh, he's a beast.
I mean, a beast with it. His technique is I won't say flawless, because always as a coach, you always find something, but it ain't too much, that he's not on top of at this point. His feet, his hands, his technique, he's sound, which I just think is profound because here it is, you as a running back in your history, you ain't never played no line, but you know what it take. You know what I'm saying? And the teaching, I think that's what a lot of guys fail to realize, that it don't take a lot for you to invest in your child. If you don't know, go get somebody who do know.
Absolutely.
So that I think, man, and that's really the whole deal with us, even with the All-Star event. We get off on going around looking at other people play. We get off on looking at, we bias in what we're doing. But at the end of the day, just seeing these kids building relationship in this All-Star series, that's the beauty of it. And now having the people come from a Staten Island, a Long Island, a Illinois, South Carolina, Cali, Indiana,
California,
and want us to be sure, man, put my name on the list. We coming, we gonna be there. Georgia and Florida, we know the representation is gonna be there because that's the origin. But the fact that everybody else is coming in, that's the beauty of it, bro. But hey, man, I want to thank you, man, for stealing some time from you, brother.
Hey, man, no doubt, my brother. I appreciate you having me on, man. Anytime, anytime you're looking for a guest, you ain't got nobody to bring on, give me a call. Just give me about 20 minutes notice, and I'll be here, man.
I appreciate it, bro. Look, we're going to have to, next time you definitely, we're going to talk some real football and these changes and what's going on. So definitely will, bro. And it's just in the meantime, to everybody who's watching out for us, continue to support our young people the same way that some of our vets and our ex-NFL players are doing, whether they're going to these high schools to coach, which you see it a lot. They're trying to give back and provide a little insight for our kids that's really needed. And we got some talented kids out here that need that extra push. So once again, we thank the legend, Mr. Brandon Jacobs, for coming on and joining us today. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Do you want to do a podcast, an actual video podcast, but don't have the equipment? Thought it would be impossible? Well, the impossible can become possible. Give us a call today. We can have your podcast on all of the major platforms in less than 3 days. Our staff is standing by to assist you.
Jacksonville and surrounding areas, get ready for the 5 days of glory on December 8th to the 12th. For the Prophetic Awakening Summit 2022, sponsored by Bishop Bernard Franklin Ministries. Thursday night speaker, Dr. Dorinda Clark Cole of the famous Clark Sisters.
Comes in like a flood. The Lord got me covered. He lifts up a standard, and not only
Friday night speaker, Dr. Valerie Moore, known for her prophetic preaching gift.
Because the breath of God is about to blow.
Tiffany Bone is the anointed psalmist. Our prelate Bishop Bernard Franklin will be speaking Saturday at 6 p.m. and Sunday 9 a.m. in 2 different locations. With a special musical guest, Pastor Michael Lampkin and Pastor Brandon Byers. The finale will be Monday night, December 12th. The Preacher's Preacher, Dr. Tanya Hall, will be speaking.
And run and jump and shout and leap
and Jeffrey Golden is the psalmist. All services except Sunday morning services will be at our 5454 Arlington Expressway Service Road. You do not want to miss this prophetic awakening.
Welcome back to River City Sports Podcast. We're getting down to the nuts and bolts of everything, man. We are excited for a great show. We had Coach Bell on from the Lake City Heat, who will be joining River City in 2023. And we actually had the awesome privilege of having Brandon Jacobs, legendary New York Giant and San Francisco 49er running back, 2-time Super Bowl winner, Brandon Jacobs. Now, we're getting down to the seasons that's coming up for River City. We gave you All-Stars that's coming up. We also got basketball coming up. We talked about this previously on a couple of shows ago. But we are so excited with everything that's about to happen in our basketball league. We have new teams, new associations calling us each day to join. It is not too late. It is not too late. It's not too late. We're going to have a fun-filled event. You got photos that you can see from our past championship years of service. Well, actually just last year, with all the kids that won their hats and run their rings, their shirts. Everybody was excited. Everybody was happy, man. We looking to doing some big things this year as well. Got such a huge positive feedback and response from the hats and shirts and ring that, of course, we got to come back year 2 and do the same thing. But I'm looking to add a little something to it. I'm going to add a little something to it. Why? I always like to take it higher and higher as we go, simply because I think the kids deserve it. A lot of people looked at the fact that with me introducing rings to our young people for football season, now we have a lot of other folks who have taken the initiative to do a little bit more for the kids in these other leagues. And I appreciate everybody who reached out, called, and say, hey, man, you're really making a difference. You're making a change. Words really does help. It inspires. It encourages. So, yeah, I saw everybody with their rings, and I saw all the other people there. But trust and believe, my focus is solely on River City Youth Sports. And everything that I attempt to do and try to do is all for the kids, not in competition with anybody. I've said this numerous of times. It's always the excitement. It's always the fun-filled love of those faces that I get from those young people that makes me continue to go and continue to move. So basketball, River City basketball. We got some dynamic teams. We're going to have these guys on the podcast. We're going to talk a bit. We're going to jaw. We're going to laugh. We're going to have a good time. Got to talk trash. That's all in the love of the game. And we already got some people who said what they're going to do. We got some returning champs who want to make sure they still sitting on the top of the mountain. We got some folks that got beat in a championship who feel like, hey, man, we got a team to do it. One of my favorites, he's a commissioner of basketball for FLA Vikings, Coach Houston White, old champ. He just feeling his heart of hearts. He knocking everything off. So we're going to see, man. We got a lot of great football. Terrell Jackson is a proud president of Moncrief Saints, and their basketball team last year won 3 championships. So right now he's sitting at the top. And you got to give him his props, man, because his coaches, the players, they came out, they did a great job. You got MIE Knights, Leon Kirkland. They got a slew of teams, which that's just an testament to everything that they're doing for the kids. They got Westside on lock. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Coach Crackpot. You got Javon, Tribune. These boys, they got a team. Their 12U team won it last year. They got a team that was so strong last year that if they come back and do 14U, man, you want to bring everything out the box to beat these boys because they are well groomed. They got a couple of studs on that team that they're definitely going to take it the distance with basketball. So we got a lot of exciting teams that will be joining us. We got Pine Forest, Rattlers, which I just seen their new logo today. I thought it was real nice. But Coach Bam, he's doing exciting things with his group of young ballers. So we are definitely excited about the move and where we going, what we doing, how we doing it. Teams, if I left you out, don't mean nothing. You're going to be on this podcast. You're going to have the opportunity to tell us what you're going to bring, how you're going to bring it, how you coaching the kids up, how you preparing the kids. So that's the excitement of River City, is that everybody get a chance to get the microphone in your face and you can tell us what you're going to do. It ain't got to come through me, but you're going to get the opportunity to say it for yourself. So we appreciate everybody for tuning in today. We thank you all. We know that time is always of essence, and we appreciate the time that you share with us. And with that being said, as I always say, present who you represent, and hopefully you'll represent the Lord in everything and all you do. We're always trying to be the model citizen for our young people to follow. So thank you. We appreciate you. Till the next time, signing out, Rickie Simon. See you later.
Are you looking for a state-of-the-art facility to have your latest conference or retirement party? Do you need a space that can accommodate small or medium-sized events? The HC Multicultural Center is the perfect place if you need to accommodate 20 to 150 people for an intimate celebration. Our facility has a cafe with a beautiful lobby with robust parking. We have a 15-foot LED wall and a digital sound system to accommodate for live recordings, not forgetting our sophisticated live stream 4K and 6K camera setup. If you need to accommodate 100 plus people for a large meeting, it is the perfect place for your multicultural event with a friendly staff waiting to serve your needs. When you want it done with class, do it with the HC Multicultural Center.
Are you in the market to buy new appliances? Or to buy new furniture or a computer, but you are concerned about prices? Prices nowadays are simply astronomical, and you need to be able to purchase it low, but in a convenient way. Let me introduce you to the Maxwell Club. The Maxwell's Club will allow you to be able to purchase directly from the manufacturer. The price of Maxwell's Club is only $39.99 a year. You can shop with thousands upon thousands of manufacturers. Finally, you as the consumer have the power to purchase like some of the major companies. As a benefit of membership, you get discounts and perks around the world at places that you shop at. Sign up today. www.maxwells.club.
Do you want to do a podcast? An actual video podcast, but don't have the equipment? Thought it would be impossible? Well, the impossible can become possible. Give us a call today. We can have your podcast on all of the major platforms in less than 3 days. Our staff is standing by to assist you.